These fine businesses provided funding for this program. These fine businesses provided funding for this program. Gatherings, Town and Country, and On Target. Today's programming furnished by a grant from Joseph's Supermarket. Special thanks to Joseph's. Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station. Here's Union. This is the shot put. And now Newcastle. These fine businesses provided funding for this program. Funding provided by Four Brothers in downtown Newcastle. This programming was made possible by Clark's Furniture Direct in downtown Newcastle. Programming made possible through a generous grant from Chuck Tanner's Restaurant, Wilmington Road in Newcastle. Programming like this made possible by the Branding Iron, a great place to gather. Here we are at the Newcastle Invitational, and that's the girls' sprint. Now we'll take a look at the ladies' discus. Keep in mind that track meets have several events going on all at the same time. Very difficult to get around to everything.
At the goal post by the long jump pits.
This program furnished by the MAD Unit, Mobile Auto Detailing. See Michael Sad at themadyunit.com. Funding for this program furnished by Mary's Turner's Day Spa, Wilmington Road, Neshannock Township, Newcastle. A special thank you to Tuscany Square Restaurant, Wilmington and Mitchell Roads, for providing funding for this program. Funding for this program furnished by Big Paulie's Sports Bar, Long Avenue, Newcastle. Here we are at the Newcastle Invitational, and that's the girls' sprint. boys sprint.
Boys 100 is the next event. Boys 100.
This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535. A special thanks to the YMCA for caring about the Lawrence County community and providing funding for this program. This program was provided through funding from Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle, Pennsylvania. A special thanks to Cedars, featuring Middle Eastern, Italian, and American cuisine. Funding provided by Main Street Clothiers and Tailors, Washington Street, Newcastle. Now the long jump. Special thanks to Little Johnny's 2 downtown, who provided funding for this program. Today's program furnished by funding from Gallows Italian Villa, Wilmington Road, Newcastle. Today's programming furnished by a grant from Chilella and Carney Florist on Mill Street in Newcastle. Today's program was paid for by a grant from Pegley's Pasta and More, East Washington Street in Newcastle. This program furnished by a grant from Keystone Specialty, Newcastle's Party Store on Mill Street in Newcastle.
Last call, 1,600-meter run.
These fine businesses provided funding. Today's program was furnished by a grant from the Beanery Depot and Deli, featuring coffee, made-to-order subs, and snacks. The Beanery Depot and Deli in Mahoningtown. Today's program furnished by funding from Bill's Bake Shop, where smiles are everywhere. Special thanks to Butts flowers, gifts, and more in downtown Newcastle for their support and funding of this program. Butts Flowers, downtown Newcastle. Today's programming was provided from funding from the Crane Room Grill and Banquet Center, 3009 Wilmington Road. A special thanks to the Crane Room for their participation. Programming provided through funding from Daimio and Olson Law Group, with offices in Elwood City and in Newcastle in the Washington Center. Daimio and Olson Law Group. This program furnished by a grant from Ferrone Brothers. 2 locations, Newcastle on Mill Street and Wilmington Road in Newcastle. Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
Go, Vicky! Boy, Nick. Woo!